Yeah, it's going to be one of those days today. Why am I saying that? Because it took me over 1 hour to get to work when normally it would be around 18 minutes, 20 minutes, you know. But what has happened? They shut the main road while I was on my way to work, and it took me almost 1.5 hours to get here, which means it's going to be a very long one. And then by the time I got here, I had to go to the toilet first, and guess what? The other commerciant was arrived right in between that time. So now I have to wait for him to load his truck before I can even get started doing my own job. So yes, it will be one of those days, and there is nothing what I can do to change it. It's still okay. I still think it's under control. But also I need to take the phone tonight for the MOT, for the retest of the MOT. So it means it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a very long one. Then some jobs to do at home, some jobs to do outside, if the weather permitting, because it's not a great start of the week with the weather. It's raining. So yes, so you'll know how the day will go. I was even thinking we could go to York tonight and see one of my students in there, but you know what? Not a chance. And yesterday I managed to almost break my foot. I fell off from a ladder. I was just helping one of my students to put the wardrobe together, and when we were almost done, I missed this step. So I hit my heel on the floor, I hit my bone on the floor, hit my back and the back of my neck. So it's gonna be an interesting day at work. It will. But as I say, nothing which is going to stop me. It will slow me down for sure. For sure, it will slow me down. But what can I do? There's nothing what I can do to change it. So just get on with the day, get on with work, and pray for no more injuries to happen today. So I will have to be extra careful while I'm at work today, which is it's just another day at work. The only problem is here I have to just wait and wait until I get the chance to go and start loading my van. And the other commerciant is still on the process, so I thought he was done now, but he just went to get the digger, the loader. So I'm gonna have to wait a bit more, which gives me some time to do a little massage on my Achilles tendon before I get started. But it means when I start work, I'm gonna have to speed up, and I'm gonna be a lot faster than usually what I would be, you know, just to make sure things will be done on time, and hopefully and of course I have to go to pick my boy from school later on. So 1:30 MOT, there is about 10 deliveries. It's not even 40 bags, but this is the time of the year which just gets me there, because there is 33 bags and 10 deliveries. Everywhere, 3 bags. Three, a part of 5 bags delivery. No, it's 34 bags altogether, sorry. It will be an interesting day, a very interesting day. Anyway, what can I do? I need to laugh. First, I need to laugh because of the pain, because this pain is really getting me. Second, I need to laugh because I'm alive. There is just another day beginning there, and regardless how hard the day will be, if I start complaining, it will make no difference. So you know what? Bollocks to the word. Don't worry. Life is just about to get started with work. So how is your week going to be? I already know there is a lot of things for me to do this week. I have an event to organize which I didn't even put live yet. Oh boy, it's going to be one of those days. I know it already. It's going to be one of those days. And I'm still here waiting for the guy to finish loading his truck before I can even get started with my job. And what you guys have to tell me, you tell me something about your day. Yeah, I told you my foot is the Achilles tendon is really painful. I'm glad. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse, but I just need to make sure it won't get any worse from this stage what I am right now, because it's really the pain is really taking my patience away. So for you guys who just joined this live, please leave your like, subscribe to the channel. I'm just about to get started loading. I'll show you where I am, and then you see while I'm still here waiting, because that's what I'm waiting for, that van to get out from the hopper. Unfortunately, I was late for work today because of the closure on the dual carriageway. It means the other guy got here faster than I. So now I just need to wait. My name is Afnan. How are you doing, Afnan? How are you keeping? I hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing good. My name is Sandro. I'm living in the north of England. So how about you? Where are you from? And I'm just about to start some work, but just wait for the other commerciant to finish loading, and he's still there. Ah boy. And I'm still here waiting for him to finish before I can get started. So that's the place where I work. That's my co-yard. Okay, it's gonna be winter is starting soon, so we are all here. I'm good, man. I'm good. Okay, afternoon. Is a boy or is a girl? Just get me there with the name. I'm okay. It's just my foot, my left foot is not quite great today because I fell off the ladder yesterday as I was trying to help a friend to fit a wardrobe to the wall, and I missed one of the steps on my way down. So I just had a little fall, but I'm okay. Just a lot is lower. A lot is lower today. Anyway, that's part of the game. My name is Sakbi. Sakbi. It's not Afnan. Afnan Sakbi. So yeah, and how about everybody else? Where are you guys from? My name is Sandro. I'm from Brazil, but I live in the UK for the past 19 years. Or it will be 19 years in 3 weeks time since I last left Brazil when I moved into the UK. So living the dream, living the life, living the dream, enjoying, traveling around the world. Traveling around the world teaching martial arts. You know, I'm a sports massage therapist too. I'm a co-man. I'm a executive chef. Well, I'm not an executive chef anymore. I used to be. I'm a chef. Just by qualification. It's been over 11 years since I left hospitality industry. I'm an instructor of martial arts. I'm instructor chief of my group, which is in Europe. And yeah, there's not much about me what people can know. I'm Afnan Sabeki, is my cousin. Okay. And how you guys doing? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys will subscribe to this mad channel over here right now. So every day you're gonna see me here, you know, doing completely different things. Sometimes you're just gonna see me here in the morning, work on the coast. Sometimes you're gonna see me here in the early afternoon, training, doing a bit of stretching. In the evenings, I'm gonna be doing some massages. Every Wednesday, I have my class in the gym. That's where I teach every Wednesday from 8 p.m. British time. So basically, you are going to see me here every single day of the week. Okay. So please don't forget to I'm also subscribed. Oh, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. And please don't forget to leave your like in this video then, if you're already subscribed. We have like a little goal. I'm trying to get 4,000 hours watched by oh god, by when? by end of March. That's my aim, to get my 4,000 hours. But also I'm trying to get 1,500 subscribers by the end of the year. You know, the goal was to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but things has been working so well. You know, and this friend of mine from Brazil, he said, why not put another goal for 1,500 by the end of December? And I thought, because that might be quite a lot, trying to push it for it. And he said, well, what do you have to lose? And I was like, you know what? You're right, I have nothing to lose. So yeah, just trying here. So where are you from? I'm from Brazil. Really? I'm from Brazil. I'm from the south of Brazil. I was born in a very small town in Brazil called Arapoti, and I moved away from Brazil when I was 23 years old in 2006. So yeah, now I live in England for the past 19 years. So that's where I am at the moment. And oh, thank God, the guy just finished loading his van. So let me get started of my loads here now. Let me get back to it. Yes. Boom. Yeah, now I'm the one who's gonna have to speed up the load. Don't worry, guys, the phone will be still on. I just need to get started with the load. So I'm from India. Oh, that's fantastic. Whereabouts in India are you from? And how old are you, buddy? How is life to you? How old are you? How did you find me here in this mad world of the YouTube? Well, you were just scrolling down and then you found this crazy guy here talking to himself. Hey bro, how you doing, buddy? Hope you have a good day. I'm late. How you doing, person? I'm late here, buddy. I'm just about to start loading my van now because the road from work was shut. So normally it takes me 18 minutes to get to work. Today it took 1 hour and 10 minutes. So it's gonna be quite a push today. There's some closure on the roads which I need to go back to it, so I'm gonna have to go through the city center, which can be at 2 this time in the morning. Well, not so bad because the kids are at school at this time when I live in there, but 1:30 I need to take my car for the van for MOT. It went for the MOT last week and it failed. It was just a simple job to do on the back of the van, but you know that is loaded down a lot. And how about you, Boston? How you doing, buddy? How is Virginia? How is everyone? Hope you guys are doing well over there. Well, what I've heard last week, one of our reps said we would have this low in a couple of weeks, and I thought, nah, I don't think so. So some of our customers, they were saying, well, we can see the forecast going to be a nice week next week. We're going to have like really nice, warm and sunny days. And I was like, who should I believe at this stage right now? And you know what? I'm believing none of them, because look at the weather here today. It's raining, so it's not sunny. I don't know. We might have some snow at some point. I'm not looking forward to it. As you guys can see, I'm struggling just a little bit with my foot today. I had a fall yesterday. Oh really? We're doing good? Oh, awesome. Well, I hope you recover soon, boys. Yeah, my son has something as well. He's okay. He's quite playful, but he's coughing quite a bit. He has some rash around the body, so we had to call the GP. My wife called the GP last night, but the GP said it's just like little disease. It's nothing to worry about. Just if he complains a bit more, just give him some painkillers. I thought it was chicken pox, but had like few spots on the body. So he says, well, he's not itching at all. He's not even feeling that. So you see. That's gonna be a long day. My foot is hurting. My foot is hurting big time. Anyway, so what can I do? If I stop here complaining, it will not make my foot stop hurting. And if I go to the hospital, come the doctor say, well, take a few days to rest, and say, well, okay, I cannot make it. Just mainly now. But for all I'm quite happy. This has just happened to me now, and now I got like I was ill now as well, and not in 2 weeks' time when you really will have to be in a good shape for work. But yeah, I'm really see how the wind is going to be this year. As we have a great summer for England, we had a great summer. So sit down then and stop moaning. Hey, Ninja motherfucker, how you doing, bitch? I'm not well, I'm moaning, I'm not complaining. And what you doing, motherfucker? What, did you not realize yet this channel here is all about complaining? That is going back. Yeah, buddy, it is. It's smokeless coal. You know, we cannot sell normal, ordinary coal anymore. That's a ban for the coal which came about 3 years ago and took effect 2023, May 2023. So we cannot sell coal anymore. So everything what we sell nowadays is smokeless. Which makes work a bit easier, you know, a lot easier, because we used to have 3 types of coal, which was like trebles, doubles, and Cs, which they were the size of the coal, and God almighty, the dust were getting out of it was just a nightmare. Some of the elderly people, they still keep complaining, oh, why we don't have coal anymore. Yeah, I just sat down because I'm alone in the truck, motherfucker. So then I'm gonna, oh boy. Hey, what's up, my friend? Hey, how you doing, WT? I'm good, buddy. Just, now I'm gonna moan again, and Nigel is not liking me moaning, but I will. I was helping one of my friends yesterday to put a wardrobe together, and I missed the steps of the ladder, so I fell and I hit my heels on the floor in my back, and now it's hurting. It's hurting a lot. I'm limping a little bit because I'm feeling the pain on my Achilles tendon. I should be okay. But now, woo! Big time, motherfuckers! Big time! Woo! The pain will not stop me, but it will fucking slow it down. I'm gonna be limping all day long. Ninja, where you from? Hey Ninja, yes, I am in the UK, buddy. Right, originally I'm from Brazil. I was born in the south of Brazil, in the state of Paraná, near to the borders with Argentina and Paraguay. When I say near, it's about 10 hours away from there, but that's the close reference I can give you about where I'm from in Brazil. In 2006, I left Brazil to come to the UK to lead some workshops of Brazilian martial arts. So it was a 14-day trip, and then I should have gone back to Brazil. And it never happened. So I was meeting other people from different countries who also want me to lead some workshops in the event, and that's how I end up in the UK from Brazil. And if you ask me what the hell am I doing here still, I have no idea. Maybe I love the weather. Maybe that's why I'm still here, because the weather is nice. Okay, that's 6. I'm just taking off the headphones so you can hear me slightly better. Oh yeah, well, it's not rainy, but it was raining just earlier on. When I was on my way to work, it stopped now, but I'm sure it's gonna start sometime soon. This is the UK, what am I expecting? It rains every day. Do you watch UFC? Nobody. I don't even know when was the last time I watched UFC. Not because I don't like it, it's just time. And I think I'm one of those weirdos, Brazilians, who don't even watch football. You know, I'm not even a big fan of football. So many years I don't watch UFC. Because as I say, don't worry about it, don't worry, when you get older you will understand what I'm saying. You will understand what I'm saying when you get older. Because when you're young, things work different. You have the time, you have the patience, you have the money to go to the pubs, get together with your friends. So enjoy this fight or a nice football match. Once you start getting older and you have your little boy crying for sweets and want to go for the playground, and you know, you start realizing, wow, I don't have that time, I don't have that money. And then whenever I have a little bit of the time, what you do is sleep. You do sleep a lot just to be ready for the next day. Which, don't get me wrong, I enjoy spending time with my son. I enjoy, going back to my own childhood. But it means also a lot of things which I would love to see. But when I just try to put the TV on, the first thing what comes is Peppa Pig, Bluey and Bingo, Cocomelon, Thomas Train, Paw Patrol. So all my fight times which I could sit down and see a little fight, but not a chance. And by the time he goes to bed, probably I'm just already sleeping with him because I'm that tired, And then whenever it's not happening that, once again, I'm back to work. So sometimes I get back home, it is like midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and that's the time when, is that anything happening on TV? I don't have the time to put the TV on because it's just, but don't get me wrong, I used to love watching all the UFC and MMA fights. It's not time. Not time anymore. So, yeah, leave that for youngest one to train, to relax, to go for the fight themselves. And I'm just like trying to get old in peace. Just trying to be old in peace. Because there's nothing much left for this old fella out there yet. Not for the fight bit though, too old for that. I had my good times in the past, had my fighting experience in the past, and now I just need to admit I'm getting a little old. Leave that for the younger ones. Alright, where should I put this one? 1, 2, 3. But don't get me wrong, as I say, I'm old, I'm not dead. It's still not a waste of space on earth. I still can do some of my pumps and my kicks, but more for now. I'm only training people for self-defense. Street defense, not for fights anymore. So if anyone comes to my gym and say, well, I want to learn how to fight because I want to become a fighter, and I said, that's the wrong place. What I teach is not for fights. Not for the type of fights you are after. So, I'm still happy to teach whoever wants to come. Just with different purpose now. Just checking my load because sometimes these loads can be very tricky. Missing one bag in there, it means it kills my entire day. And today is one of the days when mistakes will not be accepted. Yeah, motherfuckers, it is hurting, and it's hurting a lot. What is the bag's weight? 20 kilos. It's 50 kilograms, buddy. Have you had MMA fights? Back on the days, MMA fights, yes. But when I say back on the days, they didn't used to be called MMA. Okay? Because when I say that, I had my fights over 20 years ago. I'm 42 now, so yeah, 23, 24, 25 years ago, that's when I was fighting. I was just a little boy, you know. But now, on my time in Brazil, it used to be called Vale Tudo. That was the name of the type of what. That's what we were doing. Okay? Vale Tudo. So it was people from different martial arts, not combined martial arts. So it was like guys from the Muay Thai fighting guys from karate, guys from judo fight guys from kung fu. No, it was all mixed up in different ways. It was not MMA, so everyone would fight on their own arts. And it was not much rules applied in there. You could do quite a lot of things. You could kick people on the floor. You could, elbow people right in the middle of the head. You could kick people in the floor. You could kick people in the balls. It was a different time. We talk about the 90s. It was different. Now there's a lot of rules in there which. But anyway, I would not fight anyway, so you can put whatever rules they want. It was just different times, different ways, different circumstances of fighting. So, yeah. 6, 9. So another 6 here. So, good old days. Good old days. And then some people will ask me, well, if you actually did fight before, if you actually teach martial arts all over the world, if you do blah blah blah, what the hell are you doing delivering code? What can I say, guys? What can I tell you? I got lucky. Maybe I got lucky. And when I say that, I mean it. I mean it. I got lucky. Because I come from the other side of the world, almost, to be on the place where I am right now. I grew up in a very small town, come from a poor family. My mother was a maid. My father was a country worker, driving tractors and other jobs on the countryside. The only thing my parents could give me was send me to school. They were working their ass a lot just to make sure I would have some sort of education, to not end up like them. That's my mother's words. And through my martial arts, I have the chance with a lot of people they do not have. I left my city, I left my country, I traveled around the world doing what I still do. I still travel. I don't travel a lot in these days because I simply don't want to. It gets to the point of the life sometimes you just want really to relax, So it's all about choice. I could carry on, fighting, traveling. Surely I would not sit and have a happy life what I have right now. Having a family, have a child, not being a dickhead around the world, not being a damn to my family. Because my priority is my family. My priority is to spend time with, friends. My priority is to have a life in peace. And things we discover, like in life, going around, there is no money which can pay for the knowledge. There is no money which can pay for the experience. And I'm not the kind of person who wants to beat people up all the time. I'm not the kind of a person who wants to go for a fight and just to be known as a great fighter. No. I'm a simple guy. to a simple place, having a simple life, and still having the chance to pass a bit of my culture, my knowledge, and I can travel every weekend to a different city, into a different country, wherever I want to go. The only thing what I need to do is I need to say yes, because every day there are invitations there to go somewhere, and people say, well, I'll pay you some good money. It gets to a point in your life when it's not about money anymore, and this is the period of time in my life. It's not about the money. I can make money every day, I can make money everywhere, I can make money all different sorts of ways. But this time I'm spending with my boy. I always want to be a father, so this time I would not change for no money in the world, and of course no money will pay my mental health. And I'm absolutely right. You know, when you just feel good, when you're just thinking, I am exactly where I wanted to be. It might change tomorrow. It might change. Whoops, what's that? It might change tomorrow. It might change the day after tomorrow. I'm just going to have a different point of view. Or maybe I'll just decide I want to do something else because I'm not happy doing what I'm doing right now. But so far, I'm good. The peace of my mind, you know. Going to bed without worrying about anything, without having to take drugs like a lot of people they do just to fall asleep. Waking up happy, just celebrating life instead of waking up and complaining about life. Even though when I have my injuries like today, you know, I just understand this is part of life. I'm just a human being. Of course I'm gonna get hurt at some point. Mainly doing the type of job what I'm doing right now, training the way I do. So this is all part of life, the part of the life I have chosen for myself. And I like it. And of course, if I have to start listening to everything what people tell me, probably I'm gonna end up you know, just depressed in bed or doing nothing anymore. Or sometimes I get people saying, oh, this shit, what you are doing? You are not a fighter. This is not martial art. This is just a little dance. This is blah, blah, blah. You're going to get nowhere doing this shit. And I say, yeah, you are absolutely right. I don't want to get anywhere. I already got to the place where I wanted to be. And it will take maybe a lifetime for you to get where I am. Some people they say, well, I don't believe this, what you do is effective. Fine. That's exactly what I want people to believe. What I do is not effective at all. Because in a circumstance when you need to use, when you need to protect yourself, the surprise is going to be the only element what's going to get you up. I don't want to people come and train my martial art. I don't want to say to people what I do is power to think about that. People do what they feel like doing what they please. What I'm doing is good for me. I'm not saying it's good for anybody else. It's good for me. And I like it. And as I said, it put me on the place where I am right now. So don't listen too much what people tell you sometimes, you know. Don't listen to people moaning and questioning you. Let them be. And here we go. Anyway, let's get some more bags in here. This is another 3 bags and then off go. And of course, I knew the coal I put in there was not going to be enough. So I'm hoping there's some coal in the back there where the other guy was loading the uplift. No. And what happens now? I need to get the digger and put a couple more bags of I could have left the digger running. But no, I decided to turn it off. I'm not even bothered about checking what is there. The other guy left in there anyway. So, well, I think I'm talking too much about myself. You guys tell me a little bit about yourselves. What are you guys doing? How's your week been? How's life in general? Where are you from? Have you subscribed to this mad channel already? Because surely you guys are not living your life. Because maybe you just don't like it, but who cares? If you don't like it, you can also swear at me, guys. I don't give a thing about that. Okay, I just want to get a reaction out of you, because of course the YouTube will understand there is more into it. People are reacting, people are talking, so they will start recommending this video to other people as well. Oh boy, my foot is killing. One and a half bag, all of this for 1.5 bag. Do not let anything stop you, guys. There is no physical pain should stop none of you. It will slow you down, surely, but don't let it stop you. Because in the end of the day, nobody is doing nothing for you. You are the one running your own life. So you must be fit and